Hey there, my name is Michael Stocklosa, and I am in front of you today because I need some help. Okay, I need help in making America great again. I live by a philosophy of the closed mouth doesn't get fed, so it's easy for me to recognize when I need to humble myself and ask for some help. Okay, so here I am, asking for that assistance. Now in doing so, I'd like to take you on this quick little journey through social media and the revolution that's taking place for local business. Now local business, as you and I both know, is the lifeblood of our economy. They are in a position of power unlike ever before when it comes to leveraging their message to acquire new customers. Okay, so briefly, here's the problem. Local business usually fails because it can't acquire enough customers. It can't acquire enough customers usually because in order for a business to promote its message, it has to rely on conventional advertising methods such as TV or radio ads, print ads, referral services like Groupon or Angie's List. And then if it does have a web presence, it usually relies on search engine optimization to get traffic through generic searches, and it also will use services like Yelp or the Yellow Pages. Okay, so the problem with these conventional advertising methods for local business is that they tend to have to bleed cash as they run these campaigns and slowly acquire and trickle in new customers. Many local businesses could not give you or me a number for customer acquisition cost or return on investment as far as marketing goes. So the reason that they can't do that usually is because it's very difficult and time consuming to track and analyze the success and failures of a particular conventional advertising campaign. Okay, so local business owners are left with the decision between bleeding cash to acquire new customers or totally foregoing the whole advertising aspect of business and just rely on word of mouth, possibly referrals, or even just reviews to promote their business. Okay, that's the problem. The solution then is simple. All we have to do is provide local businesses a way to spread their message in a cost-effective way, therefore increasing the amount of customers they acquire. If they acquire more customers, then the business grows and they're able to give back to the local community in a greater degree. Okay, so bigger local business means more jobs and higher employment. Higher employment means less of a burden on the government to provide for those who can't provide for themselves. So, quickly, I'm going to show you how we create cost-effective ad campaigns for a local business. In doing so, like I said, I hope that this journey will create a value experience for you and you can connect to where I'm coming from and jump on board with these efforts to make America great again. Alright, so here we are in Facebook's Business Manager. Okay, this is the gray Facebook. Most of you are familiar with the blue Facebook, but Facebook's Business Manager is gray. Okay, so here we are. I'm under Audience Insights right now, and what this is going to do is it's going to give us insights into our audience. Amazing what we can get from this part of Facebook's Business Manager. This is really where all the value is created and where we can find out if we're going to be able to run cost-effective ads or not, and it's very, very simple to determine. So, I'm in the Rocky Mountain region. We're going to use Denver, Colorado as our example audience. Okay, we're also going to use an air duct cleaning service as our business example. So these folks are going to come in, clean your air ducts in your house, clean your air ducts in your business. Okay, so we're going to start with our audience. We're going to go 21 and up, and we're going to go click on women. Okay, so the reason I do that for this particular ad is going to be because women are going to be the type of people that will make this decision within the home. Okay, I'm a guy and I can stereotype myself and other guys to say that we really don't care whether our air ducts are clean or not. Women, on the other hand, mothers, do have more of an interest in those types of things within the household. So we're going to stereotype and we're going to target just women. Now by doing so, we've cut out 500,000 or so monthly active users. Okay, so we've saved some money right there just by selecting women. Okay, we're going to skip the interests. We don't care what these women are interested in for this ad, okay, because we're going to be able to use some other specifics to target who it is we want to target. Okay, we're going to go on and scroll down to home. And under home, you can see I can click on homeowners. So we were at 900,000. Now we've cut it down by half to 400,000. Okay, so we've got women in Denver that own their home. 400,000. Okay, next we're going to go under market segments and we're going to click on children in home. How awesome is that? Okay, so now we've cut another 300,000 women out of our audience. Okay, so we're going to target women in Denver that own their home and have kids in the home. Wow. Okay, so now that cuts us down to 100 to 150,000. Okay, pretty darn isolated audience to give a pretty specific ad or offer to. Okay, so one more we can add on here to make this even more targeted. Down here under life events, you can see the option for recently moved. Oh my goodness. So now we have gotten down to 500 to 1,000 monthly active users. Okay, women in Denver that own their homes, have kids, and have recently moved. Are you kidding me? What a perfect audience to market our air duct cleaning service to. Okay, so now that we figured out exactly what the audience is and how large it is, we're going to start creating our ad. Okay, and in order to do so, one of the many bits of information, as you can see here, that Facebook provides for us is under page likes. Okay, and here I see out of these 500 to 1,000 women, their top food and beverage is Starbucks and Chipotle Mexican Grill. So at the very end of our offer, we're going to say, hey, get you a Starbucks and a Chipotle Mexican Grill gift card just for calling us and scheduling your appointment. Okay? That's more value, and it's value that our lead and potential customer will want. Okay? So we will get back to the specifics of that. Just wanted to show you that within Facebook's Business Manager, once we find that audience, we can really get in here and start picking out specifics that we want to take advantage of as far as this audience is concerned. Okay, once we've created the audience, then we're going to create an ad. So here we are still in Facebook's Business Manager, and here is an example of an ad, still in edit mode. Okay, so this ad will essentially look like this on your timeline, okay, or who we're marketing to's timeline. It will usually have a link, usually have a button, a call to action, it's called, but it looks like just a regular post in your news feed. Okay, so this ad says, attention Denver moms. Okay, so we targeted them specifically. They feel already connected to just from reading this ad. Hey, I live in Denver and I'm a mom. Now we add in there, just recently purchased a new home, and they're like, oh my goodness, how do they know who I am? Because yeah, I just purchased a new home. Then we say, bet you didn't think to inspect your air ducts. Did you know you and your kids spend 90% of your time indoors breathing dirty air? Allergies, colds, lost sleep are all a result of breathing dirty air. Keep your family healthy by using Air Duct Specialist and take advantage of our spring special. Get $100 off your cleaning. Plus, if you're one of the first 10 to schedule your service through this special Facebook offer, we will clean your furnace for free. Okay? Then we get down to the bottom of this ad and it says bonus offer. Upon completion of scheduling your cleaning, you will receive a special bonus offer. That is the two gift cards that we touched on just a moment ago to Starbucks and Chipotle. So what we've done with this ad is we have identified our specific audience, made a connection to who it is we're talking to. Okay, we've asked them a question about a problem. Did you know you're spending 90% of your time indoors breathing dirty air? All of the allergens and things like that are a problem. So how do you solve that problem? You bring in Air Duct Specialist and you take advantage of our $100 off spring special. Now, we create the urgency within the ad by saying if you're one of the first 10 to schedule your service, we will clean your furnace for free. Okay, so that puts that urgency on them to want to be one of the first 10 so that they can get a free furnace cleaning along with getting their air ducts cleaned. Okay, so there's the ad. Then, like I said, they get to the bottom of it and see this bonus offer, and there's even more urgency created out of just simple curiosity. What could this be? So let's say then they click on this ad. What that does is takes them to a landing page. Okay, so here is an example of a landing page, for our offer. And this is what is called a video background landing page. Now, this video background is the generic video background. I have not uploaded video content of air ducts being cleaned. That's because this is just an example to show you this is what we use, or could use if we needed to. You can also create a landing page that doesn't have a video background, but I'm going to show you another example here in just a second of really to show how attractive this can be. Okay, so we've got our offer here that is congruent with the ad that they've seen on Facebook. Let's say that they're ready to go. Boom, they're going to click on this button. If they need to learn more, they can click here and it will take them to a page where they can learn more. So they click on schedule. We tell them here, this is the information that we need to collect and this is why we need to collect it. Okay, so they give us their information. Once they hit call me, this is going to take them to a thank you page. That thank you page will say, hey, we're going to call you within 15 minutes. But if you don't want to wait 15 minutes, go on and call us now to schedule your appointment. And if you do that, here's your bonus offer. Get a $10 Chipotle gift card and a $10 Starbucks gift card. Have coffee and lunch on us just for setting up your appointment. Okay, lots and lots of value offered to the lead in order to get them to be a customer. Okay, here's an example from my mentor of a video background. Okay, you can see here this is for a company called Xterra. What they do is sell wetsuits, and they're really involved with the triathlete market. Okay, so you can see this video background here is really the full effect that you're looking for with a video background. Some good content there can really add a lot to that. Okay, so once they have visited this landing page, given us all their information, sent to a thank you page, the other option is that you send them to an offer page, okay, which is in a sense what we're doing here with this video. If they were to call me or they were to say order now, and that button there sent them to what is called an offer page instead of a thank you page. So here's where they're actually going to purchase. So my GoFundMe is what I'm using as an example of an offer page. If I were to set up an ad that sent you to a landing page where I could collect your information to finally get you to convert as a customer to donate, this would be the page that you would be sent to upon clicking the button on the landing page. Okay, and from here then, of course, somebody would donate and technically then become a customer. So that's how we create cost-effective ads for local businesses. And it really all revolves around that ability to target a specific isolated audience, such as 500 to 1,000 women in Denver that have kids that just recently bought a new home. Alright, so I'm going to quickly within the last few minutes here just give you a visual diagram of this process of creating cost-effective ad campaigns for local businesses. Okay, so as we already discussed, we start with our target audience. Okay, then we create an ad. That ad is going to send them to a landing page. That landing page is where we're going to collect their information. Once we do that, we're going to send them to our actual offer page. Now, back here on the landing page, when we collect their information, that gets deposited down into what is called an autoresponder. This autoresponder is what we use to automize our marketing efforts to all of those that we have contact information about. This is what makes and contributes to cost-effective marketing, when we don't have to spend labor and time and energy putting together messages, but we can just have everything set up automatically to be sent out whenever we determine it needs to be sent out. Okay, so here is the basic outline, basic flow of the sales funnel. Now, there's a few aspects in here I did not touch on, but would like to here briefly. Okay, is called retargeting. So when somebody lands on our landing page and they give us their contact information and are sent to our offer page, but they do not take advantage of our offer, we can retarget those folks through what are called voice drops, text messages, and emails. Okay, these folks are going to get a text message that says, hey, we know that you are interested in getting your air ducts clean. We're actually in town in the neighborhood for the next 3 days. Let us know if we need to stop by. Okay, all of these retargeting efforts are, of course, to get them back to our offer page, or in this example, signing up and setting their appointment. Okay, the other retargeting that will take place is the folks that land on our landing page but do not give us their contact information. Okay, those folks are going to get targeted through YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram with ads that say, hey, we know that you're curious, or we know that you're aware of the fact that your air ducts are dirty. Go on and contact us at Air Duct Specialists and let us get you going for an appointment. Okay, that's all, once again, to drive them to get their contact information and, of course, drive them to the offer page. Okay, so this is the whole system itself. We're able to create cost-effective ads, we're able to collect contact information, and we're able to retarget the heck out of the folks that don't follow through with our offer on the first go. All of this is what creates cost-effective ads for local business. Now, as far as what my funds are needed for, okay, I have to form my entity. Okay, that's going to be $500 to $1,000. Okay, first and foremost, I got to be a legal entity. Okay, the next $200 is going to go to video editing software. Okay, as you can see on this video, there is a watermark for Camtasia free trial. I do not want to send any prospects a video showing what I can do with a watermark on it. It looks unprofessional. And even though I'm risking the unprofessional look being in front of you with a watermark, it's the best that I can do at this point without the available $200 to purchase the software program. So that is the first purchase that will be done, is to get that software so I can make these videos without a watermark on it. Okay, the next most important purchase is going to be in upwards of $500 for digital camera. Okay, now the camera itself is going to be between $250 and $300, and then all the additional add-ons that I need with it. So an external mic, a handle, a few extra wide lenses, little things like that that will put that up to $500. Okay, the reason being is the content creation is the most important aspect of this whole process, in congruency with, of course, creating valuable offers. Okay, if we don't have any content to show our potential customers, then we're not going to get any interest from them. With the ad that I gave you for an example that used the picture of the dirty air duct, my preference would be to have a video of an air duct being cleaned, where we have a video, a camera inside the air duct when we start the process, and then be able to use a time warp to show that air duct being cleaned, whether it's over a matter of 2 or 3 hours or a day, in a matter of 5 seconds. Okay, that type of content that gets to show the potential customer exactly what it is that we're doing and how it works is much more valuable content. Okay, so I have to be able to hit the ground running from day one in my abilities to create content. Okay, I need case studies. So for anybody that does support my efforts and help with this raising of startup capital, if you own your own business or if you have a friend that owns their own business, I will run ads for free for a whole month to show that the proof is in the pudding. Now, I'm going to need a little bit of a budget to do that. So some of what's left over of that $10,000 will of course be going to paying for the ads that I run for free for the customers and clients that I am using as case studies. Okay, so we've got in there then $2,500 for ad budget. Okay, so there's a little bit of a breakdown of the most important things that are going to be needed up front. The rest is mentioned in the GoFundMe description, so check that out. It has been a pleasure spending these 15, I'll call it 20 minutes with you. Please go on and contribute whatever you can to this effort. And even though I don't have much to offer you back as far as tangible value, please know that this journey and this experience in my life is something that I will be more than happy to share with anybody that decides to be a part of it. So if you do support me, then know that you will have a front row seat to the growth and the evolution and the expansion of myself and my business and my community. And you will certainly get value through watching somebody else grow and enjoy their experience, knowing that you have played your role in allowing that to happen. So thank you once again. Please visit and contribute to the GoFundMe. And if you do, then know that we will definitely be in contact. And I would love to get to meet you and look forward to that. So thank you, and go check me out at gofundme.com/RubiksDM, and I look forward to your support.